What is up? Welcome to Sports and More. Today is the day of the big fight. We got Wilder versus Fury 2. I'm looking forward to this. Alright, so a lot of things have taken place that have caught people kind of off guard. The most obvious one is Tyson Fury is coming in at 273 pounds for this fight when he came in at, I believe it was 250, like right around 250 pounds for the first fight. And also Deontay Wilder is coming in at 231 pounds when he normally comes in at 220, right around 218, 220. So he added quite a bit of weight as well. Now, there are some things that make the alarms in my head go off when I watched the weigh-in. First, Tyson Fury wore a shirt. He never took it off. And I just don't think that there's been enough time since the Otto Weiland fight where he got just that massive cut. I think he had to have 40-some stitches. I don't believe that's healed. Not completely anyhow. And I think that could play a key factor in this fight. And I also believe that his sense of urgency I believe when he says he's going to come out from the bell and go after Wilder, because I believe his sense of urgency that he knows that eye's not going to stand up for long. And I just do not see him lasting much past half the fight, six rounds. Now Wilder, on the other hand, I think that the additional weight, we'll have to see how he carries it, what it does to him or for him. But with that said, I think, Wilder, it's always going to be about his right hand. Until he can prove or show otherwise. Like, I would love to see Tyson Fury said in some of his interviews that it was the left hand that gave him problems in the first fight. So I'd love to see I'd love to see Deontay work more, develop more of that left hand, whether it's just jabs or hooks, going to the body with it, uppercuts. Just, he's got the big overhand right, but you got to have more to it. You got to be able to work off both your hands. You can't be a one-handed fighter. We've seen one-handed fighters, and they've had some, decent success. Adonis Stevenson, one-handed, left-handed fighter. His right hand was worthless. I mean, there were fights where he never even used his right hand. So yeah, if I'm looking at this fight tonight, and I am going to see if Fury goes right after him like he says he plans on doing, which I believe he will. B, I want to see how good Deontay Wilder can play the Matador, and escape and pop shot him, while on the defensive and on the move. And then C, like I said before, I want to see how Deontay Wilder does with his left. I want to see if he does anything with his left in this fight. In particular, either hooks to the head or any body work off that left hand. We know he's got a decent, pretty good left jab. He's going to have to use it. That is going to be I believe that's going to be the punch that blinds Fury. He's gonna throw that left hand out, and boom, right behind it's gonna be that big Thor overhand right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm just man, I the only reason I can think of why Fury would totally change his game plan from the first fight is because of that eye, because he knows it's not, fully healed, and his best chance of winning is to go for a knockout from the first bell. That said, I don't know. I mean, look, we've seen Deontay hurt in quite a few of his fights. Luis Ortiz's first fight, he barely survived. Stavern first fight, Stavern had him pretty on the ropes. So he's not exactly the granite chin heavyweight champion that, we're used to seeing with guys like Evander Holyfield or, guys of that ilk. But, he has to play, if Fury comes out directly at him, goes directly after him, he's going to have to play the Matador. He's going to have to make his jab, keep Fury off him, and then move, and not move into a punch. So his defense is going to have to be secure. And let's face it, that's something that Deontay's always lacked, is defense. He's not a good, he doesn't defend well. Tyson Fury, on the other hand, is masterful at defense. So yeah, it's very hard to call, but I think Fury's gonna come out and try to do something right away. I think Wilder will not get knocked out or get hurt bad enough to where he's going to be in imminent danger. I think Wilder survives the first three rounds of Fury coming at him, and then I think in the fourth, I think Wilder's going to start to focus on his offense and find some range, and then in the fifth, I believe Wilder's going to knock him out with that right. I want to know your predictions. Drop them down here in the YouTube comment section. Thank you for watching this video. You guys are the best. Until next time, peace.